Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well and you're staying safe and enjoying the beautiful weather so far. But thank you for joining us to all our viewers on Instagram, on Facebook. Thank you for joining us for sure. We are so excited and all that you've joined us and yeah, let us know yeah, let me know in the chat how you're doing and yeah, I'm trusting that you're doing well and you're staying safe. Last week Saturday we had a beautiful workshop on mental health and essential oil, and it was lots of information that was shared by our speaker, Patty Jane. And so, peradventure, maybe you were not there, you could go on our Facebook page and you could watch that. You could watch that live. It was, yeah, you could watch that YouTube. Oh no, no, yeah, it's on YouTube too. It's also on our Facebook page. It's also on LinkedIn as well too, on Instagram as well too. So you could go watch there and yeah, see what's going on. Today we are looking at so in the series that I have been doing, I've been looking at the DBT, which is the dialectic behavioral therapy. And that intervention is used to help with communication, to help with relationship issues. It also helps with dealing with difficult emotions. It also helps with mindfulness, like bringing us to the present, to the moment, to the now. And it also helps with crisis between parents and their youth, parents and their teen as well too. DBT can help with that as well too, and it also helps with yeah, like I said, managing emotions. And one of the aspects of that DBT is the distress tolerance, which I've been talking about for over a month now. And I've been talking about the different aspects of the distress tolerance that we use in managing emotions as well too. I remember the last time that I was here, I talked about the rest. But today I'm going to talk about which is the last, I think the last aspect of this, the stress tolerance. It's the is the action based on our values, action based on our values. And coincidentally this month we have been looking about our values, because when you hear the word values, it's all about the things that are important to you, the things that are important to me. Values are the things that we hold on to that defines who we are. Values are the things that tells the other person that these are the things that mean so much to me, and these are the things that I hold so much to. So these are the things that I would give my time. These are the things that I would make sure that area of my life it's not. So these are the things that are important. So that is what value is all about. And value defines who you are as a person. Value defines the things that are important. And most times when it comes to values, some of those values could be informed by the things that have happened to us. Some of those values could also be informed by you know our cultures. Some of those values could be informed as well by our religion. Some of those values could be informed by our society. And so when you look at values, values are the things that are important to you. And one aspect of the distress tolerance is that we look at actions based on values in terms of how to reduce, overwhelming emotions, to reduce stressful feelings and all that. And when we talk about values are the things that gives you purpose, because a lot of times it's that when you find yourself, or when you engage in things that gives you purpose, in things that are meaningful to you, it's that it has a way of reducing emotional distress. And that is why this aspect of value, actions based on value, is important in the distress tolerance. The first aspect, the step one of this actions that are based on your value is life aspect you value most. So when you look at values, there are so many, values. For some people, it could be their relationship. For some people, it could be family. For some people, it could be work. For some people, it could be health. For some people, it could be respect. It could be community. For some people, it could be their faith. It could be their religion. And so when you look at values, values differs for everyone. And in most cases, it's that those values, like I said, are informed, you know, based on something, right? And so everybody has different values, and everybody has values that they, they have values that mean so much to them. And so when we look at that, the first aspect is to ask yourself, what are the things you value? What are the things that mean so much to you? Which aspect of life do you value most? Is it your work? Is it your family? Is it your relationship? Is it a community? Is it your faith? Is it recreation? Is it fun? Is it socializing? Is it friends? So there's so many things that you could come up with in terms of what your values are. Like I said, your values are the things that defines you, the things that means so much to you, the things that purpose, the things that gives you that drive, that when you wake up in the morning, you're looking forward to that. Those are the values. And so the first aspect is, what aspect of the step one is, you come up with your list of what aspect of life do you value most, what are the things you value most, right? And then the second step is to understand the reason, why you value this aspect, right? Why do you value this aspect? There must be a why. Why it's, let's say for instance, why it's your work important to you? Why is your work, the most important thing to you? So the second step is to ask yourself, those values that are written down, those values that I've said are important to me. Why are they important to me? Are they important to me because it's important to somebody else? Are they important to me because when I do things, when I walk in this particular way, when I find myself doing those things that I said are important to me, does it fulfill me? Does it fill my cup? Does it um does it give me fulfillment, right? And so those are some of the reasons you need to know, like, why do you value this aspect? Why do you think family, it's one of your values? Why do you think your religion, your faith is one of your values? Why do you think community? it's your value? Why do you think your relationship it's a value? Why do you think your job, your work, your academics, your career, why do you think your educational goals, why do you think those are your values? What is the why? What is the thing underneath it that makes you like say, ah, that one sticks with me, that one clicks with me, that one makes me want to do that. And so when you know the reason why those values are important to you, then the third step is to take action based on those values. Take actions based on those values. Take action based on those values. So if for instance you're saying your work your work is important to you, because when it comes to values, you have to be specific, right? You cannot just say all the work I do are important to me, right? So if for instance your work is important to you, your work is something that you see as something that is valued to you, you ask yourself, what are those things that I can do to make sure that I am being fulfilled when it comes to my work. What is one thing that I need to do that can make me, get to the next step? What is one thing that I can do to make my work, to make my work, more profitable, to make my work more more in a higher way, right? And so if work is what you value, then you will put more energy in making sure that you're doing those things that would feel, that your professional aspect, which is your work cup, right? And so for instance as well too, if you say family is what you value most, you're going to be doing things that would, fill that aspect of your relationship, which is your family. You're going to be spending time with them. Absolutely. Afro, thanks for joining us on Instagram for sure. Yeah. And if family is what you value most, you're going to be doing things that will feel, that aspect of your cup, so that will be spending time with your family, spending time with people you love. So spending time with your kids, coming up with activities and things that you can do to spend time together with them. One thing about values is that when you go away from your values, when you do things that does not align with your values, you know because it stresses you out. You find yourself putting more effort doing so much because you're not doing something that is in line with your values. And so that is one aspect of what DBT does, is that with DBT, this last one, which is action based, is that whatever you do has to align. The actions you take, it has to align with your values. So if having fun and having fun, it's your own values, then you have to make sure that you're having fun. If you're saying you value fun, fun means, it's really, really important to you and you're not having fun, then something is not right there. Then it tells you that that is not something you value most, right? So like I said, value is something that is important to you. And so those are the three steps when it comes to, action based on values. And so in DBT, one of the interventions we look at is our values. Are we doing things out of our values, and is that why we have so much distress? Is that why we are so overwhelmed, because we're doing things out of the things that are important to us? So those are the steps for tonight. Like I said, the first one is list out those values and ask yourself, why am I picking this value? Is this really important to me? Is this something meaningful to me? Does it give me purpose? When I do it, do I feel fulfilled? Right? And if those questions, you're not able to answer those questions, then put asterisks on that and maybe come back to that. When you know the reason what you have picked as valuable to you, why you think your family, your job, why you think your education, your spirituality, your religion, your health, your self-care, why you think is important to you. Then the last aspect is to make sure you do something. You do one thing that will fill that aspect of that value. And so, with summer around the corners for most parents and caregivers out there, summer is around the corner. So, spend time with your kids, because definitely your family, it's one of those things that are important to you. So, spend time out there with them. Think of things to do. Um, Come up with activities that they can enjoy, not activities that you want them to do, but something that they can enjoy themselves. And yeah, I know that summer is a long one, and definitely sometimes it could be it could be stressful at the same time. But within this week, I'm gonna be sending out links on some survival some summer survival guides that something you can do with your child, with your children during the summer. But above all, as a parent, as a caregiver, make sure you are taking care of yourself, because I think that's the number one thing. When you take care of yourself, then it becomes easy to take care of your family. And to all the graduates, those ones that graduated this week, that graduated last week, and those ones that will still be graduating, and for the end of the school year, congratulations to you all. Parents, yay, you did it. You did it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be sending a link on how we could access the guide. So hopefully by Friday I should have it all ready. I'm going to be posting the link on Instagram. So it's going to be on my bio on Instagram, and then for Facebook it's going to be on the Facebook page. That is the way you could access the guide for sure. Yeah. So thank you everyone. Have a good summer out there. To all the students, I know you have put in a lot of work, to the school year. It's You've done amazing, because it's been a stressful year. And to all the parents out there, to all the caregivers out there, to all the sisters, the brothers, the uncles, the aunties, you have all done well. And to all our teachers and everyone, thank you so much. It's been a very stressful year, and to see that this school year has come to an end, or is coming to an end by say tomorrow, or maybe next tomorrow. I want to say congratulations to every one of you. Good job, parents. Good job to everyone. All right, I'll see you here next week, 7 p.m. Central Time. Come hang out with me, invite someone. All right. Bye bye from me to you, Abidi. Good evening. Thank you all for joining us on Facebook and Instagram. Bye bye.